What do real estate agents need the most? Mobility and mobility. Now you ask me to differentiate these. First mobility is car and the second mobility is phone. Today I have with me an amazing person from Telus. Telus is one of the major mobility service provider. It is an established in business for more than my age and a reputed company. I recently jumped upon the limited time opportunity when I saw Telus giving it. We will know more about it. My past service provider tried to win me back during the buyer's remorse period, I guess it is 15 days or so, but conceded to Telus saying they cannot match or give me a better plan. This is where Telus beat them. About a week with Telus now, I can say that I am a happy husband, dad, a service professional, and a customer. Now is the time for introducing Joey Garrett from Telus. She's a business sales specialist with Telus. Here we go. Joey, how are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you,
Well,
Paul?
I'm good. Thank you very much for coming over here and sharing your information and knowledge with people who will be watching this video later on. So, Joy, tell the awesome people who would be watching this video now and later about yourself, your company, and your association with it.
Thank you, Paul. My name's Joey Garnett. I work with Telus in Small Business Solutions. I've been at Telus, this is my 4th year, but I've been in this industry for well over 20 years.
Wow.
Yes, so I specialize in associations, small business, entrepreneur startup, and things of that nature.
Awesome. 20 years is a long experience.
Longer than 20, but I don't want to sound older than I need to, so we can leave it at that.
Yeah, let's leave it. Don't let people
Yes.
find exact things about us. So you may have a territorial limits. How if someone lives beyond these limits? Can you still help them?
The limit isn't necessarily geographical, because if it's something I can't go and visit personally, we can use our Business Connect VoIP service to do a conference call. We can courier out the equipment, so everything can be done mobily as the world is today,
And
with a lot of ease.
And your company doesn't differentiate, like you said, geographical limits. So
No.
you can, sitting here, you can serve someone in Windsor.
Anywhere in Canada.
Oh, that's awesome, guys. I strongly recommend you guys get in touch with her. We'll share her information later if she allows me. So tell me this thing. What do you know about the needs of real estate sales professionals when it comes to communication?
I think it's very similar to someone like myself. We're all in a mobile world today, as I mentioned, and we're on the road, and it's a very fast-paced industry. So you have to be in touch all the time. If you miss one call or one text or one email, it's going to go to the next person. So having a reliable provider and representative is very important.
Yeah, and I will add something to this. We have certain apps that do not open fast on other phones. If they don't open faster, that means I'm losing a prospect, buyer or seller. It has happened to me many times. I change my phones quite often just for this purpose. The moment I hit this app, it should be up open for me, right? So most of my friends are logged on to their contracts. You know how it goes.
Yes.
Everybody does not buy a phone because it's, for me, I find it ridiculous to invest in a phone which will be obsolete in a year or less. So I usually go with contracts because I have to live like that, right? So your plan is time sensitive.
Yes.
It is till March 31st?
Yes.
Okay. And how can they switch from current provider to you? Will your company take care of costs associated with the switch? Like there is something called balance on device, right? Because this will be one factor intimidating people from making a switch when they see they have to pay more money before they take advantage of this.
Yes.
So how do you address that?
So there's a couple different ways to do that. So people that are in a contract, let's say 6 months ago you got a new phone and the company subsidized the hardware now. No one makes money on that. So maybe you have $500 on the back end or $300. What a lot of people don't realize is in a lot of cases, your phone is actually worth the value maybe a little less in some cases, of what that contract is to buy out.
Yes.
And then in addition to that, depending on the package and how many phones it is, we offer port credits. And port credits are designed to help, alleviate that pain of that cost. Or if you don't have it, it's just a bonus. Like it's there. Now, just one thing I wanted to mention about the time-sensitive package. We always have very aggressive plans.
Yeah.
We always have plans that are better than what you're going to find on the street. However, there's a couple times of the year where, for an example, right now, it's March Madness, where we have extra promos where there's double data, there's a larger port credit, there's some phones that are at $0. That's where the urgency is, and that's where there's a little bit of a better value, or a lot.
Awesome. So I think you guys got what she's trying to tell you. To offset the cost, you may have to pay your current provider if you make a switch. So they are also giving port credit. Port credit means when your phone number is moved from one company to the second company, this is where they will give you a credit. And plus, is there anything else you can do with their current devices?
Yes, so then what we have done is we have some partnerships with people that will help you buy that back. So for example, Paul had an iPhone 8 and it was cracked in fact, and we got him $300 cash. It was something he did on his own. I just made an introduction. So he got out clean of his contract, in addition got a new phone at $0 and a $300 credit. So that's a really good day and saving money.
And I must thank you for that contact. You know what? My phone was in terrible shape. It was really broken at the back. So when we took out its clothes, its cover, he saw big cracks here, and I told him before that.
We knew that, yes.
He saw the cracks on the screen, and he did not say a single word. Just
he kept his
gave
word.
me what you promised.
That's right.
Pain. So guys, this is a real right association she has with people, and they won't even ask you questions when it comes to pay you or compensate you for whatever possible balance they can make up. So you have two balances, credits, not balance. You have two credits they are giving you, porting credit, and they will buy out your device at the reasonable price. Am I correct?
That's right. And something else that's happened this year that's new, that's very useful, is we have something called multi-line discount.
Oh,
and
yeah.
This is huge, in fact. So a lot of people, most families are like a small business today, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people have more than a few phones. Once you're at 5 phones, the discount's actually $7 per month per line. That's a lot of money after your 10% discount and your really aggressive corporate plan. So there's a lot of advantages. And we also have other plans. There's some people that may have different needs. Some people, maybe they don't need a phone. Maybe someone uses a lot more data.
Yeah.
Maybe you travel a lot and need a plan that doesn't have roaming fees. There's so many different options available that would suit, everyone has different needs. So we can discuss that too.
Absolutely. I got $300 porting credit, 3 lines, $900. Oh, she forgot about my iPad switch over.
Yes. The iPad's $10.
They don't pay anything for that. So the bottom line is, the more lines you have, the more discount you can have. So you said $7 per month
per line when it's 5 or more. It has to be phones though, not tablets. So 5 lines or more. But when you get to 10, it's $12 a month. Like, these are substantial amounts of money. As I mentioned earlier, I've been in the industry a long time. We've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, because
in that level. Usually you have to be well over 25 units to even come close to something like that. And these are only 24-month terms. They're not 36 months. And as we mentioned, like every year, you have an opportunity to sell your phone here and get a new one here, and make sure you have the most up-to-date camera for your homes when you're selling them, the most up-to-date features, the fastest phones.
That's really important.
It's very important.
And I love photography. I love shooting videos, and
I can see that.
This phone, iPhone XR or IXR.
Yes, the brand new one, new bionic chip, dual SIM. It's amazing.
It has. I didn't pay any cent for it. It's totally free. Is this phone still free till March 31st?
Yes. But there are some people
There you go, guys.
There's some people that prefer an Android phone as well. We have the S9 and S9 Plus as well. There are Google Pixels that are included as well. And in addition, we have hardware credits to go towards other devices if, in fact, there's something else that someone prefers.
Well, awesome. Thank you very much for discussing all that thing. So data is another major requirement with us. You know how much data we need.
Yes.
So when we are waiting for a client who is an hour or 2 hours late, right? It's only a message that I'm running 2 hours late and I'm sitting on the property. I need to watch Netflix then.
I thought you were going to say you need to work. No, I'm kidding.
No,
Of
I
course
need to
you
watch
do.
Netflix.
Yes.
I'm waiting.
To pass your time.
Or maybe just to browse data. So what are your data plans you are giving during this promotional period?
Well, this particular plan that you and I spoke about earlier,
Yeah.
it's after your discount,
I'm very happy with my plan.
it's great. Yeah, it's including 6 gigs of data per person. So now you've got 18 gigs in your family that are shared. So your wife doesn't use much, so now you're going to benefit from that.
Yes, I am the only one using maximum data. Or my daughter sometime when they are traveling. Or you know how kids are.
Yes, I do.
Netflix.
I hear it all the time.
Yeah.
That's one of our biggest complaints.
Someone buys, let's say, a Samsung from you today
Yes.
with the plan. Usually there is a period of usage.
Yes.
30 MB or 20 MB, something like that.
Yes.
I forgot what exactly.
Yes.
You may be knowing better.
I hope
So if that passes like this. The
Yes.
moment you turn your phone on, you are over that limit. So with you, how the people can be benefited? What would be the time frame when they can say, hey, Joey, I don't like my phone, I want to switch it. Is it possible?
Yes, I made a mistake. This happens all the time.
Yeah.
It's 30 days without any questions asked that you can return a phone as long as it's in good condition. If it's cracked, we're going to have a problem. But I'd like to say less than that because it has to be within a time frame. But yeah, it happens all the time where someone, as yourself, uses iOS and they would like to try Samsung, but they're afraid, and it's a big commitment.
Yeah,
So,
I
yes,
would like to try Samsung because I see people enjoying Samsung. I hear the camera is amazing on Samsung. But my only fear is, what if this app doesn't run on that?
Yes.
But I'm kind of, I may easily pass those 2 days or 3 days period, and then you know how there are so many things going on at the same time, and then the company says, sorry, you are over your time period, can't come back.
Well, there's 2 things I would recommend in that situation. One, I would sometimes say maybe let's get you a loaner and let's put a demo line in it for a couple days and run the apps. Make sure it works to your advantage.
Yeah.
2, the other thing I would do in that case is if we don't want to do that or I don't have the loaner available at that moment, get you your Samsung, put a note in my calendar and for 14 days to call you and say, are we good? So that we don't miss that time frame.
So what I'm listening from you is, it is definitely more time than people will get from a retailer or any mall outlet location. So you can give them little more leverage and for the time period they can come back to you and say, hey, I don't like this phone.
I can't say for sure that someone else doesn't do this, but I know what we can do.
Okay, about discounts. The best thing to hear, your ear feel, it's like music to the ears, right?
Yes.
Discounts, saving
Yes.
some money. So what does Telus partnership with Remax entail for its registrants?
As I mentioned earlier, we have a partnership with Remax and we set up, there's a 10% association credit in it on top of our already corporate plans.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
There are different plans based on different needs, and I can
Yeah.
tell you, if I was able to offer this to every customer, I would sell a lot more plans. It's not something I can do. There's no budget for it. This is something head office has set up with your head office, and it's a huge advantage.
Yes, I remember I gave you certain codes before.
That's right. There's validations necessary. In order to actually be on this, you have to be able to access Remax Launchpad and provide us a code. That this is put in place so that I can't just go, oh, I have a Remax person. You really have to work at Remax to get the deal. Now, there has been instances where someone couldn't get into Launchpad and they provided a business card and we were able to validate them, but they are very careful with the validation process.
So I guess you already answered my next question,
Yes.
right? Because I was going to ask you this thing, other than Remax brand, which other brand are you partnered with?
Yes, so if you're a Treb member, we also have a discount.
Is the same 10%?
Yes.
There you go. So guys, if you're a Remaxer or if you are, as long as you're Treb members as well. So Remaxer or Treb member, you still get 10% discount. So discount, let me remind you the discounts she told us earlier. $7 per line per month if you have more than 5 phones. And if you have 10 or more, it's $12 per line per month.
It's a lot of money.
So let's get 100 phones, get $200.
Yeah, that would be nice, right?
That would be nice. So keep adding these numbers up, and I guess it will be something to excite them.
Yeah, so the point is, like, as
it
we
makes
mentioned,
all the sense to switch if it is. Sometimes you forego your short-term losses for long-term gains.
right. But I would like to think that we can get everyone in a position where there isn't a loss. And in fact, hopefully there's a credit still running, and in addition, you're saving money.
Yeah. So there are some brokerages with, I guess I shouldn't even ask you this question because you already told me if you're a TREB member or you're a Remaxer, that's all you need. So anyone in Century 21 or Keller Williams or anything, does it extend to other boards too, like Mississauga Real Estate Board or Brampton Real Estate Board? Because some members may only be members of this board.
As long as they are a registered real estate broker and have a license, yes.
So there you go, guys.
You
So
have to have-
Telus is going to give the best package as long as you are a real estate agent working in this neighborhood, in this area, and you just send your business card to Joey, and she will take care of rest of things
Yes.
to her
Well,
best abilities,
yes.
right? And don't forget to take my name because she's buying me coffee for every connection you guys get.
That's right. And I'll buy them coffee too, actually.
And you get a free coffee too. So we spoke about multiple device discount, 5 or 10 lines, which is a great feature to have. Is there any fine print people should be aware of?
When you sign a contract, what you're signing is something to protect the balance of the device.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. Like, if you can, there are 30-day contracts on a bring your own device, a BYOD plan, where you can get out within 30 days. So there isn't fine print, but when you get a device that costs the network $1,000 for zero, there's obviously a running balance on the end that goes down each month until your term's up.
Yeah. I would say, Joey, my plan was very reasonable. I'm very happy with it. Honestly, that's why we're talking, right? Because I want other people to be excited as I am. Because it doesn't make sense to pay more money to competitors when someone is already giving a great discount and great service. And I don't see any service interruption as far as for my week's experience is about.
Yes, no, it's seamless. You get your new phone, you push a button, it ports your number over, one turns off, one turns on. There is no downtime.
Yeah. So guys, you can always contact her. I will put this information at the end of this clip. Thanks for watching and enjoy your life. Enjoy great communication. This Joey Garnett can bring on for you. It's amazing, and trust me, I have never supported anything unless I'm convinced about it. This is the way I work in my business as well. Enjoy great communication she provides you with Telus. And when you're thinking of buying your home or selling your home, enjoy the process with me. I serve Greater Toronto area. So, Joey, do you have to say some final words?
Thank you for your time. Paul will provide my information, and please feel free to contact me with any questions or if you want me to run some numbers for you.
Thank you very much for watching this video clip. Keep watching more videos as we bring great vendors and great things for you to enjoy and live your life comfortably. Paul Cheema, Remax Professional, Toronto, Canada. Thanks. Bye-bye.